guys is Universal 144. Today's Friday, 11/11/2022. So this is just whatever comes out. Okay. So collective. Okay, so those of you that are seeing things come in threes, okay, I'm not talking about death. Okay, no, like you might see birds, you might see, you know, things come in threes, okay, you're being called to clear it out, right? So how do I put this? So sometimes what happens, is like this self-deception process, okay? So basically, sometimes it comes as an epiphany, or you see it happen 3 times in somebody else's life, and that's really the universe trying to get your attention to say, hey, this could happen to you. And especially if somebody has been judging another person when they do the same thing or have the same issue, that they want to point out somebody else's flaw. This could be happening to you or around you, right? You could be witnessing this. Basically, what will occur in that situation is you'll see it like 3 times, and that means like you're supposed to speak up, okay? No harm, no foul. Intervene in a healthy way, okay? If this is outside of you. Like when it happens 3 times, that means that you're given the okay by the universe to go ahead and intervene and speak your truth on something that is outside of you, right? Whether this is happening to a family member or a friend, or it could be a coworker environment that's not like you've seen it 3 times and you're just like, okay, this has got to change. Okay, yeah. So 3 times will be the clue, right? I also feel like whoever is being called to change at this time, whether it be you or somebody outside of you that you're assisting, words of encouragement are massive right now for them because they don't have anybody to encourage them. Therefore, they'll just continue the behavior, okay? So the human condition sometimes with some people, depending on, okay, is there will be this behavior that is highly self-deceptive to the individual, yet until it's pointed out by somebody who is not there to harm, but to give insight, they won't notice it. I mean, I'm picking up on like somebody that does need like, you know, Dr. Phil, just counseling, you know, mentorship, something along those lines, because somebody's losing their shit. And, I talked about this, about Scorpio season. A lot of people, this occurs. So, and also, like, if you know that, you have the time and you are able to assist, you will reap good karma from that. Karma, dharma, whatever you guys want to call it. It'll be highly positive once you assist this person. And it's going to be a person who reminds you of you, maybe 10 years ago, or maybe 10 months ago, right? Where you can relate to that, situation they're going through. That's how you know if this message is for you. So I'm just going to dig. I'm going to dig. Not a grave. Just going to dig. Okay, just a little bit deeper into this situation. We have all major arcana here. So what you could share with this individual, okay, is how you started your own new beginning when you went through something like this, right? Everybody's situation is unique to their own because everybody was not brought up the same way. However, what I'm seeing here is because of your beginning, right, your 0 point, going through a doorway, and the control that you showed and where you are now in your intuition, high on the throne when it comes to decision making and when it comes to the way that you process situations, would be highly beneficial to this person. Just listening to your story. A lot of people don't want to talk about stuff. They don't want to be judged. Okay? They just don't. But whatever occurs right now, in this moment, has occurred multiple times, over and over. Do you really think you're the first person who did something like that? And if maybe in this life you were not the first person in your direct family bloodline to do something like that, somebody else in the bloodline did, and you share the same bloodline. This is why I've been not going to get into it because people need to figure it out on their own. But this is why I do talk about clearing karma, right? Just because something nasty happens doesn't mean, even though you don't think you didn't deserve it, it's like sometimes you go through situations for other people so that you can clear it because you're actually mature enough to get over it. And then people see you, view you by example and how you handled that situation without going to jail. I always say without going to prison because you know me, I'm an Aries. There is no jail if I get to that point. Like I'm going straight to the penitentiary, right? If I allow myself to get out of character. So there is that. I feel like somebody is detoxing, not necessarily substance-wise. You could be detoxing. Somebody could be detoxing from really negative people in their environment. Also detoxing from social media, okay? Because it's a program, just like a person could be. Any of the nouns, person, place, or thing. They're detoxing from it. And maybe they're losing their mind because now all of a sudden everything's calm and they're used to chaos. So when everything becomes calm and they're used to chaos, some people don't know how to act. They don't know what to do with themselves because they're always constantly putting out fires. And when they have no fires to put out and they have to self-focus, it can make you go batshit. Because you haven't been with yourself for a long time. Okay? Whew, okay, there's that.